Right, this video might be helpful for someone out there. It's for a Briggs and Stratton Intek overhead valve engine. If you've found out your engine's very hard to wind over and seems like it's got a flat battery, it's most likely because the auto decompressor on the camshaft has failed, which is common with these. Here's the camshaft here. Here is the auto decompressor that flicks out with centrifugal force once the engine fires up. I'll just show you here on the intake valve here where my hands are. Here's the exhaust valve, and your valve runs on this camshaft lobe here, and there's this little hardened shaft here which has got a flattened side on it, which you can see if I turn it around there. It's around, see the flattened side there. So when you're winding your motor over, it is actually sitting up. You'll see it's actually slightly higher, a couple of mil higher than the lobe there, because it's sitting sideways, that flattened shaft is. Once the motor fires up, this counterweight here actually flicks around. I think it's around 700 or 800 revs. So once it fires up, it flicks around and turns that flattened side dead flat across the lobe. So now when your valve's running across the lobe, it no longer lifts up and completes and fully closes into the seat. And there you see it sitting up proud again. So from 0 to 700-800 revs, the valve is actually riding over that step, which is holding the exhaust valve out of its seat by a couple of mil, which decompresses the engine enough for it to fire up. Then as it fires up, centrifugal force of this counterweight flicks around, holds it flat, and jumps around. Now you can't buy off your dealer or agent just this counterweight alone, which fails. You have to buy this whole camshaft, and some of them are, instead of open ends of the cog like here with the holes, I noticed on some engines they have a solid one. So I don't know if that's the revised one or not, but you've got to buy the whole camshaft and cam gear with the decompressor all on it as one unit for around $120 to $150, I think, from memory. There's a little circlip in here that you've got to remove if you want to remove this, and there's actually a little spline inside that counterweight there which locks that in place. So yeah, it might be helpful. So if your engine's not firing, I know heaps of other people and posts have put there, adjust your intake and exhaust valves, so you run them at 4th hour each, basically 4th hour clearance, and the intake push rod is actually aluminium and the exhaust push rod is silver. So just make sure that if you have them out, that you put them in the right order again. So the aluminium push rod's intake, the steel one is exhaust, because obviously aluminium heats up quicker and they give you more clearance quicker than the exhaust. So yeah, might be helpful to you. So if it's not firing up, you'll have to go and buy one of these, unfortunately, and put it back in your engine. Thank you. Bye.